Friday Night Flies, take it away, Scotty.
Howdy, howdy. It's Friday Night Flies. We're here at Spud Valley Sporting Goods, 1380 Birch Street, downtown Pemberton.
Come in and see us and get all your camping, hunting, fishing stuff that you need. And as usual, we're brought to you by Pemberton Fish Finder, where we talk trout. Awesome guiding company for the area. We service Squamish all the way through to Pemberton and beyond. We're growing. We were at 52 lakes or bodies of water.
Yeah, I think we're almost at 60.
We're almost at 60 now. Oh, look out. So we got fishing for whatever you want to be fishing for. Within the parameters of coastal running fish and stuff. If they're here, and then we can go fish for them. But yeah, a lot of water to fish from, a lot of different packages to choose from. So yeah, give us a jingle if you want to go fishing in our area with myself or Brad. And do we have any features going on tonight? Any questions and answers? We're having issues, so I'll just keep rambling for a little bit longer. But we, if you are new to our site, we've just put up a new little thing on the side of our Friday Nights Flies homepage, which is two of our sponsors, which is Anvil, sharp scissors, awesome scissors right there. Bang. The patented blue handle, that's how you know you're using Anvils. Sounds like we got volume. And then the other one is Superfly. So tonight I got my Superfly Super Tube right there. Oh, love these things. Keep the sun out, but they've also sent us a little box of goodies. So I'm going to tie a fly tonight. Scotty Holmes is going to tie a fly.
We're doing the box challenge.
And then, Scotty Holmes is going to forego his fly maybe, and we're just going to go right to a box challenge. A surprise box challenge. So, yeah, Superfly sent us a little package with some materials, and we're going to sit down here.
This is all their new stuff. That was new for 2016.
Yeah, so send us some of their new products for 2016. They got some new stuff, even 2015 stuff. We love it all. Yeah, so we're going to create some flies on the cuff. And other than that, I'm tying up a variant tonight.
Here, I'll take you down. Let's have a look at that picture.
It's not a variation, it's a variant. It's a type of fly or a category of fly, trout patterns. And what makes a variant is that the hackle is oversized, so it's usually half size bigger or 1.5 size bigger than you would typically use. So you can see how the hackle extends past the hook point, which makes it a variant. And as well as it usually has a pretty long, stiff tail made with Coq de Leon, but I use saddle because I didn't have any of that particular product. But it's a very simple pattern. You change up the colors, imitates a lot of different flies. Your midges, your mayflies, mosquitoes.
We need to get you a new vise, Scotty. I want to take that thing apart and grease it up.
I've already taken it apart, yeah.
Nice.
It's just been used well. So anyways, typically variants aren't as big as the hook that I'm tying them on tonight. Make sure you grab the right hook. Normally they usually go up to a size 14. I've jumped it up for a 12 for camera purposes, and you know, it's still a pretty small fly. But yeah, they're usually on the smaller side.
Well, that fly almost looks like a small mayfly, which would work well here.
Yep.
So
that's why I'm
guessing you've been using it.
Yeah. It might be, well, that's what we do out here on Friday Night Flies, is we're always tying what we're using.
Tying and trying.
Yeah, there's a lot of experimentation, but yeah, we're definitely tying what we're using. So I got my red thread on here. I chose to use red so that I had a little hot spot for the head.
I'm going to swap over the other mic.
Yeah, change the microphone to the bottom here. So we're going to get this tail in here. One thing that is important, which I forgot to mention, is I'm going to leave my thread about 2 turns shy of that bend, and there's an important reason for that, and it has to do with this tail. So we're going to grab a couple of these fibers off this saddle hackle here. Any good stiff feather will do for a tail. Personally, I like to use
paintbrush, pieces of a paintbrush, because they're nice and stiff and they're usually synthetic, so they don't take on water. Our tail is going to be the length of our hook. So I'm going to put this right up on top here. And I'm just going to wrap up towards the eye. I'm just lifting up these tail tag ends and nipping those off. And nice even wraps going back. And now why I left my thread 1 or 2 wraps shy of that bend is when I do my under wrap here. So I'm going to just go underneath my tail here. It needs to be done on the bare hook. And so what happens is it just pops those tails up. If you try to do that and the thread's underneath, it's not going to work. So you just got those tail fibers in there. Next I'm going to put in this turkey quill. So I got some turkey biots. And what I like to do with this one is I leave a little red tag on the back.
Last chance. You don't want to fish in that?
And we're going to grab our quill here.
You say no thank you, maybe next time.
And I'm just going to tie it in by the tip.
Okay. There. Those are good little ones. Those are the ones that John uses.
Let's see if I can trap that tip here. I'm having troubles.
That's the way to catch it.
Shorten up my thread. There we go.
Okay.
So I got my tip in there. I'm going to leave a little red tag on the butt. And now what I'm going to do is just kind of build up a little bit of a taper. So I'm just going to even off the thickness from where I tied in that tip.
I can't even give these things away. I think you wear that. I think you wear. It's a goatee, I think.
There we go. So we got just a slight taper in there. Now we're going to take that biot.
That's why I go fish. Oh, the hat. Yeah, for sure. Is that it? Yeah. It's like a golden horseshoe on your head.
And then we're going to wrap this up.
Don't let go, Scotty.
Oh, I know.
Oh boy.
You let go, it's all over.
What the crying?
Okay, let's go.
Oh, you're going
Right to the end. Okay. All right, tighten that in. So that's another reason why I leave that little red butt. It's because these biots are pretty short. Like I said, I normally do them on a size 14 hook, so it's a little shorter. But you should be just past halfway up that hook shank. I'm just going to even this off here a little bit, just blend out that thread.
Man, that looks good.
And then next is our hackle.
I know where that one's going.
So this is quite a long fibered hackle.
Little feather ridges. There's lots of this.
I'm just going to clean off a little tie-in spot here. Really secure that little tag. Or that tag end. And now, without hitting the camera in front of me, I'm going to do nice even wraps right on top of each other. Leaving yourself room to tie that head on. 1, 2, 3. And take off that feather. Now, I just like to try and trap all this stuff back as I do the head, if I can. Doesn't look like it's going to happen. All right.
We got Q&A open.
Question and answers is open. So I'm just going to get in there with my scissors and take off these couple that are right near the eye. There we go.
You ever seen that thing, Scotty, where they take and they make a spoon, like a really small spoon, and you drill a hole in the center of it? It's like a hackle guard for when you tie your hackle, so you put the spoon over the hackle,
Yeah.
like over the top of
I
it.
actually have some of those that I bought. Never use them.
They don't work, huh?
They're more cumbersome than anything else.
Like trying to hold on to it and then.
Yeah, they're just a pain.
The theory sounds good for not trapping fibers.
Yeah.
Like I've never tried it.
So I usually do a couple whip finishes in there until I get the head kind of shaped the way that I want it to be shaped. Nice little red head. And that is your quill-bodied variant.
That thing's sexy.
There we go.
Give me a nice square shot. Hold it for a second.
Right there
Right there.
for our future reference.
Okay, you can give her a spin now.
All right, so that's your variant right there. So you can see, typically if you're doing a dry fly, you try to pick hackles that the tip of your hook matches the
Sit within, exactly.
sit within that hook. Yeah, hook gap. That's the word I'm looking for. Whereas a variant has a oversized hackle.
Does it
Rides nice and high.
Does it make it stand up? Or?
Yeah, it stands up. It rides really high. That's why you need to have the stiff tail.
Yeah.
So
almost like an emerger.
Almost, yeah.
I'm interested in trying that. Okay,
So that's what I got for you.
We'll go back up top here. There you go, Scotty.
So thanks for joining us, Friday Night Flies on Boulder. We'll be back again with the box challenge. That's all I got. Happy fishing. Keep her wet.
Keep it wet.